morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Got another updated gameplay review. Well, it's kind of not updated. This is actually a brand new game that just came out in December of 2023. So this is my first time taking a look at it, and maybe first time a lot of you hear about it also. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to talk about Pixels and Dungeons, which is a new pixel-based game that relates really well to Dungeons and Dragons. So if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, this may be a game that you want to take a look at. Also, I want to put the caveat out there. Again, it was just came out in December, so there's going to be some issues here and there, but overall it's pretty solid. So I'm going to go ahead in this video, give you some background information about the project itself, walk you through the game, give you an idea of what it feels like and what it looks like. And then at the end, I'll go ahead and start talking about what's coming ahead in the near future. Also, give you my Warrior Lion Gaming score. Let you know how I rate it, the pros and cons, what I feel about it, and whether I think it's going to be solid as far as a project on the Wax blockchain. Before we jump into the video, I know I have to do everyone's least favorite part of the video and let you know this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before you jump into any project. Don't take my word or anything that's said in this video as financial advice or advice in any way. I'm just a gamer playing a game and reviewing games as part of this. I am not telling you to jump into any project or anything along those lines. Do your own research. Make sure it's right for you. Go ahead and pause this video and read this thoroughly before we jump into it. All right, so let's get back to the video. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Pixels and Dungeons is a web-based game. In order to go ahead and get to it, it's actually pixels.waxhispanio.com, and it's on the Wax blockchain. It's a fantasy RPG Dungeon and Dragons style game, or D&D, however you want to say it. Like I said, it's if you like D&D style, you may want to take a close look at this one. It actually comes from the team itself. It has some background on Wax. They've actually been on Wax since 2021. They did a lot of art and I guess art collections from the pixel side of it, and then they decided to put their love for pixel-based art and Dungeons and Dragons together and put this game out there. It has been around since December 23. There is no free-to-play, so you do need a starter pack. And I say that there's no free-to-play, but I know that the owner of the project has given a few of their packs out via Twitter, so it's technically not free to play, but he's been trying to get some people involved with it. There's no PvP yet, but I could see that happening here in the near future, and that's really the background behind it. You'll see here in a few seconds when I dive into the game and actually show you the different parts of the game, that there is a lot to it, and again, it's Dungeons and Dragons style. It gives you that feel for it, so if you love that, let's go ahead and jump over and check it out. All right, this is the main screen that you come to. You can already see the very pixel-esque nature to the game itself. They do have a Discord, just so you're aware, in case you didn't see. There's no link for the Discord down below. It's not super active. A lot of their support and their community is in Telegram. So you can go ahead once you go to the website, you can go ahead and click on that to get to their channel. I usually don't like to link out to Telegram. It gets a little scammy, not saying that they are, just in general on Telegram. So that's why that link's not there, but you can go ahead and get to their community right away on the front page. So you go ahead and connect your wallet, and you can go ahead and jump in there. Give you a little bit of background about the game. In order to get started, you need a hero. Essentially, you need a hero, a weapon, and a shield, and that's it. And you can get them pretty cheap. As far as Pixels and Dungeons go, I said it's not a free-to-play, but it's a very low cost to enter. So you can get packs pretty cheap. You can get heroes super cheap. They have a lot on NFT. If you go ahead and get the Founders Token, you can go ahead and you get some free drops every now and then. So there's a lot of ways that you can maneuver around this to really have it as a low barrier. When you first come in, this is the screen you're going to get. These are some of the options that they have. They have the quests, which we'll focus a lot on. They have the Coliseum, which I get slaughtered in. And you can actually go ahead and get lands. They currently have a brothel in there, but they're also looking to, in the near future, put a casino in there, and that essentially what players can do is they go and they use these, they get experience and potential chance of NFTs, and the owners of those get some passive income. So it's a normal land type of thing. So when you first come in here, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to inventory. with your NFT hero, and you're going to go here, these 3 slots. You want to go ahead and just click on it. It'll give you a choice. It'll go ahead and check your wallet, see what's in there. As you can see, I have just the bare basics. I have my hero, my shield, I'm sorry, my weapon and my shield. You do have some additional items that you come with in the starter pack. If you buy them individually, you probably won't have some of these items in there. Just going through the nature or the lay of the land, you have your HP, you have your durability for your shield, your durability for your weapon, so you will have to go ahead and repair those at times. You have your what's equipped, your pack, and then on the right side here, you got your leveling details and your XP and all that fun stuff. When you first get into the game and you put your hero in there, you roll a dice, and that gives you, just like in Dungeons and Dragons, it gives you a number of skill points, and you go ahead and allot them to the different things. I'm not exactly sure why I went full force and intelligence and wisdom. It helps better with the rules. You get better luck, but I'm getting slaughtered when I fight anything. So that's, make sure you balance it a lot better than I did. I could actually go ahead and reset this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go ahead over to the tavern itself. This is where you get some of your initial quests. You actually have them in chapters. The first 2 chapters are free, and then the future chapters you actually have to go to a secondary market for the most part, and go ahead and grab additional chapters that you can go ahead and use to play the game. They're pretty interesting. I do have to say that as far as the lore goes, they did a good job as far as detailing all that out. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and run this chapter 1. I'm not going to read all the words, so if you want to know the lore, I feel like it would take too much time to actually go through the process and reading that as far as this video. I'm trying to keep it in a short time frame. When you take a look at this is the main person you're working with, the swamp hag in the tavern, and then you have access if you want to go ahead. If you want to get additional slots, you're going to have to go ahead and grab a backpack off the secondary market. You have the basic one initially. You can go ahead and read through this. You go through the quests, basically ask you if you want to take a job. You can go ahead and search. Sometimes you get lucky. I did not. When you roll that, when you search, it basically rolls the dice. If you get above a certain amount, you go ahead and get a chest NFT actually in your wax wallet. So we'll go ahead, and now this is my first battle. 5 HP, so I should be able to win this battle, and I did. I was able to get 19 experience points. Back in the tavern, resting for a little bit, and then we're going to continue on our journey as far as the dice goes. And this is going to be tough. I got 20 dice, so I need a 9 or better in order to succeed, and I did not. I got a 1, so now I got to fight again. I'm probably going to lose because my health is super low and I have 9 health. But we'll go ahead. Oh, I actually won that. I'm a little surprised by that, but I'm very close to the end here. We'll go ahead and roll again. I need a 10. Come on, 10. Yes. See, if you look up here, you can actually see I got an 8, but my forget if it's my wisdom or my intelligence gave me an extra 2, which got me to the 10 that I needed to get to. So we're going ahead again. We're going to go ahead and search, see if we can get something good. And we were able to, so I actually was able to probably get a chest in my wax wallet. So that is available there, and we're almost done. We're hanging on by the little thread here, and I'm gonna lose this. 12 hit points. It's the boss of it. I have 0 health. If I had a backpack, I could probably pop a healing potion, but I do not have that, and now I'm dead, which is fine. It's part of the video. I'm a low level 1 type of character. And then you can go ahead and in the shop, if you want to go ahead and grab some potions, you can use potions outside of the mission or the quest. It's just you need a backpack in the quest to be able to use it. I do have a couple potions, so we're going to go ahead and use that just to get my health back up. And maybe we'll run another quest. We'll do a speed quest just to kind of get a feel for it. So now I'm back up to full health. We'll go to the tavern again. And the one thing that you're going to notice is that if you go on one of these chapter missions and you get a chest or you get an NFT or anything along the lines, it locks it out for the full day. So there is a reset, there's a normal reset. It's a 24-hour. So if I did this rate at the reset, I'd have to wait 24 hours. It's one thing I'm not a big fan of. But I understand why they do it. They're kind of limiting what's out there. This one I always lose at, so we're just going to skim through this one. Just to show you, as part of that, I need a 12, which, hey, I got. So I'm going to search and hope I get something. Yes. All right, so we're going to skim through the rest of this. That's actually, I think, the first time I've ever gotten one on this one. So I need a 10 again. I am on fire, but I'm fighting and I'm going to lose. So I knew that was going to happen. That's why I skimmed through that one pretty quickly. All right, so that's the tavern. Your missions, as you level up, it's going to give you a better chance of going ahead and succeeding in these. If you probably set your dice a little bit better than I did, or your skills, you'll probably end up doing better on these quests. So please don't take mine as an example. The next one is going to be the Coliseum that we look at. You have to go ahead and buy a ticket. It does cost 20 coins. Now I have a ticket, and now I can go ahead against any of these, but I should probably go ahead and fill up my health. So I'm going back to my inventory. Got a potion there. We're going to go ahead and drink that up. So now I'm full health. And then we're going to go back to the Coliseum, and it shows you essentially the chances of you winning the battle. Medium's the lowest I have, and I'm probably going to lose it. But we'll go ahead and fight this goblin, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. Probably not. So let's go ahead and roll. Oh, and I died. Yeah, I need to get up a few more levels before I really try and pursue that one. So just to show you some more areas of the game, like I showed you, there is a shop that you can go ahead and get different materials. You can get a fishing pole and go fishing, bows and arrows, stuff like that. There's a bank. If you get the coin bags off of the secondary market, you can go ahead and get them or transfer them over and put them in here. The one thing I do have to caveat, and I want to go back to the fact that was just released in December 2023, so there are some game mechanics that I think are outdated or a little bit clunky. I think it's 1 or 2 devs working on this, so they're working on it. They're working through the details. The fact that you need to take an NFT, send it to someone's wallet with a memo in there saying that it's a coin, it's not the best, because if something happens with the transaction or you forget to put in the memo, you then got to wait, you got to submit a ticket and all that fun stuff. So there are some things like that in the game. So be aware of that. They're working through it. They're trying to make it more efficient. But it is what it is so far. It's an early stage of a game that's already got a lot into it. So this is the bank. There's marketplace. I'm not going to dive too far into the marketplace. There's rewards as you end up leveling up. You go ahead and get treasure chests. Every 10 you get like a super good treasure chest. There is outskirts where you can go ahead and buy some additional items. So if I go back to home here, I think there's a brothel somewhere. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I think I'm blowing up the site by clicking on too much. Yeah, there it is. If you look at on the tavern on the right side here, there's a few other areas. There's a brothel that you have a chance of going ahead and getting stuff. For the sake of the video, I'll go ahead and click on it. I've been warned that you can also get diseases from it, so be aware of that. See, there's some illegal things that you can do. For the price of $777, you get a structure. We'll pass on that because I don't have 7. Actually, I do. We're going to pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and deposit another coin bag, and then we'll go ahead and do this, the blowhole. So I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead on the secondary market. You can get coin bags that have 500 coins in there. I went ahead and deposited. If you have any questions on how to deposit coin bags, go down to FAQ. Essentially, you transfer it over to this address. Make sure you put this in the memo, so it makes sure it tracks to the right thing. And then you go to bank and you click on coins, and that transfers. And any additional transfers also, that's how you're going to go ahead and do it. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and go back to the brothel. And then we'll go down to the bottom here, and we'll go ahead and do this one, which is 777 coins, structure 100%, 4 NFTs, chance 99. Let's go ahead and click on, see what happens. We went ahead and did that, so we'll go ahead over here, and it looks like I got some wood. Okay. So we got some wood NFT. We'll go ahead and click on that. I am going to jump over just to make sure I successfully claimed it. Again, this is how it gets a little bit clunky. It keeps jumping back and forth between different websites. I'm hoping that they clean it up a little bit. I'm just going over just to confirm. Yeah, see, this is what happened. I ended up getting that wood, which isn't really worth much, and I got these 2 chests from the missions. So we'll go ahead and unpack one of them just to show you what it looks like when you unpack them. Last time I got a gem and a gold or coin bag. So let's see. I'm assuming it would be something similar to that. Go through the Pixels and Dungeons dice roll. And oh, we actually got a key and a sapphire this time. So those can be transferred over and those can be sold. Since we're here, might as well go ahead and do the other one. See if I can go ahead and skip this little video that they got there. And I got, what is that? I got ore and I got a ruby this time. So it looks like there's, last time I got coins, this time I got some materials that you can go ahead and use in game. So that's what you can go ahead and do. That's what you get from the tavern. Let's go ahead and talk about my overall rating. And please understand that when I rate this, it's a number of different things. I'm trying to keep in focus that it is a very early development project. I ran into a few minor issues as I was playing it so far, and there's some clunky items there also. But the game functionality, as far as the lore and the other items that are in the game, are pretty solid. They resemble a lot to, like I said, D&D. So that's a lot of fun, and I can see this being a very niche style game, but I can see a lot of people really enjoying it. So as far as the rating goes, I did give it a 2.5 stars, and that might be a little bit low. I was teetering between 2.5 and 3. I think if they clean up some of the game mechanics, not clicking through websites, not transferring coin bags, if you could actually do it all within the game, I think this could jump up to 3.5 stars. There's still a lot of work that's going to be happening to it. If you're a D&D fan, this is going to be right up your alley as far as the mechanics go. It's pretty neat that they're bringing this style of game into the Wax blockchain. There's the quest lines, as you saw as I was going through the tavern, that chapter, it's detailed. If you want to get like immersed into the lore, there's a lot here that you can go ahead and dig through. A very low entry point if you're looking to get into the game. If you're looking for a simple pixel art, I guess RPG style, D&D style game, it's a low entry point just to go ahead and give it a test. And I encourage you to take a look if that's something that you want to take a look at. There is a lot of room for growth on this one. And I know it seems like the score of 2.5 stars is a little bit low for right now for most people. But I think there's a lot of potential that this could easily move up to 3.5, 4 stars if they continue to develop it, if they continue to work out the mechanics. I could see a lot of people really enjoying this game. And it's by an established person. The person's been on the Wax blockchain for since 2021. So they've been around, they have a collection, they have some connections with other games and projects that are out there. So it's not like they're going anywhere. It's just they have 1 or 2 developers working on the game. So the game concept itself, I like a lot. I really like a lot. Just the mechanics and the functionality and the ease of use is where I think they need to focus on. The early game is kind of slow because you need 1,000 XP just to go from level 1 to level 2. Usually, a lot of the times, games in general, you want to have the lower levels, a quick turn from level 1 to level 2, level 3, and so forth. Be quick just to get people sucked in. It does feel a little bit slow, and the fact that you can only run quests at once every 24 hours. Makes it also a little bit tougher. And as I've mentioned several times, the game mechanics as far as how you import different things and stuff like that, it seems outdated and really cumbersome, jumping between different websites. And sometimes it works and sometimes it didn't work. Or you had to transfer it over, press a button here. It just made it a little bit more challenging. So that's my overall rating on Pixels and Dungeons. I think it's got a lot of potential. I think like I said, if they continue to work on it, they have the game lore, they have the concept, I think can be very successful. Just need to pull some developers in to help out and cleans things up on the blockchain so it feels less clunky. Let me know what you think. Have you had a chance to go out and test out the game? I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.